Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Holly Devers. I live in Clanton, Alabama. So it's small town of a town or community of about 10,000 people. And I have been in network marketing and direct sales for 6 years. Um, I absolutely love it. I actually used to be a special education teacher, and I found network marketing by accident with a different company. And then I didn't really know what you could do with it and how much money you could make, but I quickly learned. So I turned that business into something that was significant for my family. So I was a foster parent. I had a biological daughter. She's 13 now. And we were adopting our son at the time when I got into network marketing. And I really wanted to be a stay at home mom. So I started to share these products that I found that I loved. And within a year, I was able to be at one of the top ranks of that company. And I was staying at home. Well, my husband told me I could stay at home for 1 year. And that's been 5 years ago. So this is my fifth year home. I actually took the money that we made with network marketing and I started to invest in other things. So, my husband and I now own two real estate franchises. We have about 40 people that work underneath us for our franchises and sell real estate. I personally work full time selling real estate and helping to run those franchises here. We just opened our second one in the middle of COVID, but it's going great. We've already outgrown the building and had to find a new building. So, the Lord is blessing us. I'm very thankful. But one of my friends approached me that left my last network marketing company about May. She was, talking about things about shifting over, but she never really asked me to join. And so when I saw that she officially left, I reached out to her and I messaged her because she was a numbers person. She was a former teacher as well. And I thought, why would she leave a significant income and join something different and new? And I knew that it had to be about the compensation plan and the products, or she wouldn't do it because I just knew her for about 5 years and I knew that it had to be something good. So I have only been doing Q Sciences since May. I caught the vision very quickly and I started working very hard. And so at this point, I am at the gold level. And if you guys want to see a compensation plan, I can definitely send that to you guys. And there's like some videos that you can look at and go through. And I highly encourage you to do that because you don't know what you don't know, if that makes sense. I researched for a little while before I joined and talked to anyone. And so I didn't even get, to hear somebody's story. I just went and started looking. And, but what I found was that through reaching out to people and them sharing the compensation plan with me, I thought, man, if these products work, this is a no brainer for me. I even told my husband, I think I was at like 3 ranks because I joined for the business. And I said, if these products do not work, I'm going to have to quit, right? And he laughed and he said, I know. But my mom's a nurse practitioner. And I sent her the ingredients list. My brother in law is a physician. And I said, look, you need to look at these products. You need to make sure, one, I'm not going to kill myself or kill anybody else. And people laugh at me when I say that, but it's the truth. Like, there's no amount of money to be made that is going to kill you or someone else. So they checked everything off. They said it's really good quality stuff, which is amazing. And my mom, as a nurse practitioner, actually shares it and is growing a team in Montana. So with these products, I was one of the first to bring it to my state, which is Alabama. And I think when I flew out to corporate. So I've been to corporate twice since I joined. I've actually stayed in a cabin. I've been able to spend the weekend with the president and CEO of our company. I've heard all about the past, the present, what's coming in the future, and I'm really excited. Actually, I'm so excited that we transitioned. I took my husband with me when I went to corporate in Utah, and I let him hear everything. And I said, I need you to hear this because I don't want you to think I'm crazy as I'm backing off of some real estate things to pursue this even more. Because, guys, there was only 9,000 people in the US that got paid last month with Q Sciences. And I'm in an area of 10,000. That's like no one. Plus, we're in 19 other different countries. We have so much room to bring these products. It's kind of the perfect storm that I found. I like to keep my eggs in different baskets. I found a company that has good quality products, and I'm fixing to tell you a little bit about them. But I've also found a company that has a generous compensation plan. And the reason that it does is because actually, the president, which is now co-owner with our CEO, which is Mark Wilson and Jake Spencer, he was a consultant because Jake was big into network marketing, had made millions of dollars, and he came in as a consultant. And he actually told Mark, he said, look, the products are amazing. You've got some good things going here, but your compensation plan is not going to bring the quality people that you want to come and grow your company long term. And so, I'm sitting in this room hearing all of this, hearing all the past, and it makes me excited because I can see what the future can be with this company. And we truly get to be pioneers and get to be the leadership in the beginning with a company that's growing strong and is strong financially, strong in products, strong in innovation, and strong in keeping people long term because their compensation plan is generous. And we actually have infinite levels deep, which is amazing. And you can benefit from that, for years and years and years to come. So, as we're moving into the products, that's a little bit about my story. I wanted to share with you a little more, and then I'll end with showing you just some of the potential that I found from being able to hear about the company and being there with them one-on-one for the weekend in Utah with the president and CEO. So my favorite thing that this company has is called the Qmax, and it's premium. There are 33 clinical studies and trials with this. It's helping people with anxiety, depression, autoimmune disease. This is amazing. Children, it's in a children's form as well, in a powder that you can find for a drink in 2 different flavors. There are a lot of benefits with this company and these products and the third-party clinical studies and trials. You've got to see this. So when we get off of here, if nothing else, I want you to get in a 3-way message or text or whatever with me and let me send you this so you can see some of this stuff. This is what my mom, that's a nurse practitioner, she just was like, Holly, oh my gosh, this is good stuff. And so I will take this no matter what for the rest of my life. Okay. Good stuff. I'm actually off of my anxiety medication that I was on because running 2 franchises is a little stressful, especially opening another one in the middle of COVID. So I haven't had to have my anxiety medicine, thankful. Another thing is the women's Vitalize. There's also a men's Vitalize. It's just a really good vitamin. It's a great product. The Qbiotics, it's a prebiotic and probiotic. You only have to take 1 a day, but you can take as many as 3 if you're having some gut health issues. So you can kind of tailor it to your system and your body. We have several different packets that have sport for pre-workout. We have an energy drink kind of thing. We have a drink for cravings. We have a drink to help you, it's called Q Twist for calm, and that's a peach flavor. So we have several powders that you can mix into drinks. We have one for hydration. We have one for focus. So several different powders that you can use. This is really what I love. This is the Q Core, and it comes like this, and it has the Qmax Premium that has the clinical studies and trials in it, the Qbiotics that I talked about, prebiotic and probiotic, and then a line, which I'm out of. Thank God I have these, because they're in AM and PM packets. And I just put it in my purse, and if I forget to take it, I can just open it, and it tells you what's in it on the back and how many, and it's your dose for the day. And then at PM, they're by my bed, and I'm able to grab that. And it's just really easy, so I don't forget. And you're not taking a ton of pills. You get what you need, and you're done for the day. There's also a silver, which I love. It helps with infection. One of my ambassadors, her daughter had a pink eye, and she was using the silver, and it got better in 3 days, and she didn't even have to go to the doctor, which was random. So I didn't really know a lot about silver before Q Sciences. If you haven't looked into using silver, it's a really great way to help with any kind of infection and just overall health. We also have Hempel, which is, I think, right here is my one that has silver in it as well. and you can use that. We have a 750, a 1500, and a 3000. I would recommend going 1500 because you could always do 2 droppers full instead of the 3000 at first if you haven't tried hemp oil. But a lot of people have some help with the hemp oil and have really used it and loved it, and it helps with aches and pains, helps with anxiety as well. Just makes you feel a little bit calm. You put it underneath your tongue, and within 5 minutes it starts to absorb, and within 15 minutes you get the full effect. And it there are some products that do not absorb, but at 15%, this will absorb up to 85%, and it is water soluble. So your body's made of water, your body absorbs it. It is not oil based, it is water based, which is great. We also have some vitamin sprays. There's a great one that has vitamin C and zinc in it, and that's great for COVID, clearly. We also have a B12 spray. We have a vitamin D. We have a sleep spray, which people love. My niece is 2, and my sister squirts this in her mouth every single night, and she loves it. A lot of people have come off of their Ambien with the sleep spray, but also there's, I haven't opened my rest yet. There is a hemp oil for rest at night. So by the time you take your hemp oil for rest and your sleep spray, you are out, and then you wake up feeling fine the next morning. I've had some people come off of Ambien. My cousin came off of Ambien, and I've never taken that, but she's off of it after being on it for several years. So I mean, I trust her. I love her. She's an ambassador. She's actually bronze underneath me, and she's lost 20 something pounds. There's a trim product that you can take as well. That paired with a line, a lot of my people have had results. I have several people that have lost over 20 pounds within, 3 or 4 months. It's not like overnight. It's not a miracle, or it doesn't cure or treat, anything, but it clearly helps your body to supplement and get back into the form that the Lord created it for. So that's a lot of our products. We have more, clearly, but I'm not going to bore you with all of that. The main thing is that I want to show you, when I went to Utah the first time, Brandon Stevens, which is the top male income earner for our company, he's a millionaire in network marketing, and he owns several other businesses, and they bring in income for his family. But his wife is a financial planner. She literally was like, look, you need to pour into Q Sciences in your business in the next year to 2 years, because that's when you're going to make a substantial amount of money, and it will be able to provide and help fuel money into other things to continue that lifelong wealth. And so honestly, I do have franchises. I work my honey off every day, but Q Sciences is something that I found, and I can't be the person that was able to be one of the pioneers, one of the first people in this company, in a great company with great leadership. I've been to corporate. I've seen what they have. I've been trained, and I can't walk away and look back in a year or two and say, man, I heard that first. I should have done that first. And I said no, because I didn't make the time for it. Because if you have 30 minutes or so a day to an hour, you're going to get out of it clearly what you put into it. But even if you had that 30 minutes to an hour, we can show you that, because here we are a team. We are a duplication system. They've got the kinks worked out. We come from a long line of network marketers that have been in the industry for several years. Everyone over me directly has been in network marketing for over 5 years. We've got systems down. We've got opportunities down. We've got that we do this, then this, then this. And honestly, you learn by being the connector. And we do attraction marketing, not bug the crap out of people. And we don't want to beg people to do this with us, because we don't have to. And that's so refreshing, being here from a different company to where that has been so in the past. I'm 6-7 months in now, and I took my assistant, put her in a leadership role to help manage my 2 franchises, hired another assistant so I can step back from some of that, because I see the potential in this network marketing. And when I tell you, it's not like I'm doing bad in real estate. I closed 13 houses last month, personally. You're back. Okay, sorry. It just totally went away there. Like, I don't even know what happened. My internet was like, connection's gone. Sorry about that. It's like, enemy flee in Jesus' name, I rebuke it. So anyway, I was talking about like changing over my assistant to run, like, help manage the two franchises. I hired a new assistant to help me contract to close. And then it's not, because my business is doing bad, because I was able to, thankfully, thank the Lord, close 13 houses last month, even in the middle of all of this. So it's not that I'm making bad money. That's why I needed my husband to see why I'm transitioning from some of those responsibilities, because of the vision that I see for the future. And I'm just going to be really honest with you guys. I sat in the room with Mark Wilson and Jake Spencer, and we're on the couch. There's 17 of us leaders that won that conference with them in this huge cabin in Utah. And they're sitting there, and they're not trying to pull the wool over our eyes or anything like that. These men are already successful entrepreneurs and millionaires. The owner, Mark, he won 2 Super Bowls. He was a quarterback in the NFL. This is not like we're dealing with people that, are just trying to get a company up and running. This is successful business people. He was also in real estate as well. And what they are doing is they literally looked us in the eye and they said, look, guys, the way we're projecting, the way that we're growing, the way that we have innovation for this, it's not going to just change your guys' family right now. It's going to change your children and your grandchildren. And if you will stick with us, and if you will bring the people in, these good quality people that are ethical and love people well and can help people and want to help their family, if you will do that with us in the next 2, 3, 5 years, your financial future will completely change, and you will not even realize what all is possible and can happen. Because the way our industry is set up and this company is set up and the things we're doing, it's absolutely going to happen. And it's so exciting to get to be one of the first people with them to get to grow this and do it. And I'm honored and I'm proud and I love it. And my husband was, when I first transitioned over, and I was in the kitchen, and I started to cry, and he's like, why are you crying? I was like, I just love network marketing, because it's not just about me. It's about who can I help and whose family can I help. Because guys, some people, they just need to buy the milk. They don't care if they make $10,000 a month. They just need 500 for now. And that's big, and that's life changing. But yes, you can make 5, 10, 100,000 a month, whatever. It's not unrealistic. The sky's the limit. Just know that if you want to make anywhere from $50 to $100 to 10,000 plus, that is possible. And we have the numbers and we have a plan, and it's completely doable. In my first month, I was able to hit 5 different ranks, and I was really just trying for 2 or 3. But I saw the vision, I called it, and I was like, okay, I'm running with this. And so if you want to do it with us, we're excited, and we want you to know that now is the time. If you're getting to be one of the first, which you will be, if only 9,000 people got paid last month, I mean, that's like no one, right? So no state is saturated, no town is saturated, no area is, but you can be the one that makes it saturated and be at the top. And that's exciting. And that's what we're able to do. We actually were able to hold the very first regional event in Alabama last month, and I got to be one of the hosts and trainers. And that is something that I was never able to do, even as a top income earner with my last company. So it's really filled my cup. I've helped a lot of people that weren't winning in other companies, and now they're winning with Q Sciences. And it's a really, really good feeling. And it's a safety net for my family, because if the economy does change, I don't have just real estate. I have Q Sciences too. And I'm making thousands of dollars a month with it. And I'm so thankful. So here we go. What's next, Holly? Let's get in a message. Just whoever invited you here, me, you, and them. Let's talk about it. Let me send you the comp plan. Let me connect you to us and let you see what's possible, and let you decide on your own, because we don't want to beg anybody or make anybody or force anybody. We want it to be the right fit for you, and we want to help you along the way, because if you're successful, we're successful. And so it's a team effort, and you would not be alone. But I could even call Jake and say, the president, and be like, hey, will you talk to so-and-so? And they would talk to you, because they're that awesome. They really focus on family, faith, and finances last. So just know that these are good people, quality people, and I would not be stepping away from my franchises as much if it were not. So I'm so glad you got to hear my story tonight. I won't keep you long. I know you've got to get back to your families, but if this is something you've been hoping for, needing, praying for, you need a safety net, we're your people. Join us, do this with us, and let us help you. And let's just go and be the pioneers in this company and this industry together. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Anything you need, I can get it for you. Thank you for coming. Good night.